Hey guys, what's up, my darling MVPs? How are you all doing? Welcome back to Say With Me Shortly, me where you get the gist. As it they do waiting, as it they hurt. Of course, you know there's no sleeping on the bicycle on this channel. If you snooze, you do what? You lose. Are you yet to subscribe to this channel? Or are you still sitting on a fat long thing? Kindly pause right there, subscribe, and make sure you turn on the notification bell. If not, tell me. How do you want to get the gist brewing from the cooking pot? Like, how do you want to get the gist as it hurts? So, guys, with all the happenings in the house, there has been a lot of talks here and there, which we are going to be talking about them, right? And I'll be asking you guys if this one is right or wrong, because some people don't they lie on top of this matter. Anyways, before we do that, some persons are complaining. They are like, let me read this first. This was Ebuka's reaction about what happened after Biggie played the clip. He used Omo with a crying emoji, and then young mom. Now, what I want to discuss with you guys first is about what this young mom said. I haven't seen a whole lot of this on the social space, and I would like to know what you think about it. Young mom said, this is not necessary, Sha, because it is a game. If you keep exposing them like this, the game won't be what it is. Now, guys, that's the question. Do you think young mom is right? I have seen so many people with so much comprehension describing that, oh, this show is becoming stale. People that wouldn't have done this, yati, yati, yeah, So, do you think trying to, review what EK did and actually, okay, I think people feel like the actual thing is they shouldn't have revealed the conspiracy, with that Pere, Kidwaya and Co were having. So do you think that was quite unnecessary? If you think so, let me know what you feel in the comment section. Do you think it's going to affect the game? Because with the way I'm seeing, I don't think it's gonna affect the games anyway. Because some persons among those people feel that it is right, that what they did is right, and they would continue, because some persons are saying conspiracy is allowed. Yes, Pere is saying that, but we'll get there first. Before talking about Pere, there is something Fraud said. Fraud was telling Angel and Mercy that Pere, if you can remember the video I posted yesterday, Pere was the person who was telling Fraud and Mercy to come downstairs, right? After he discovered Ilebaye's clothing on the floor. But now, Fraud and Mercy have changed it. They were like, Fraud said, in fact, it's Fraud that said it. Fraud said that Pere actually made them believe that it was Ilebaye that might split those clothes on the floor. And that was a lie. Because I know if Pere is wrong, me, I go talk him now. Say that me they call him out. I will even talk. I'm about to even call him out on this particular video. But what me I cannot stand is people saying the wrong thing. Pere was even the one telling Mercy them to come downstairs. Is that how they want to handle this? But now Fraud is saying it's Pere that made them feel like Ilebaye. He was trying to create it in their head that Ilebaye, actually might be the one to spill that clothes herself, trying to create a different narrative. But which is all wrong. Pere never said that. Pere actually forced them downstairs. That was what happened yesterday. So anyways, after this happened, Cross has been so cold. Like, he's just trying to digest everything, He's just feeling so bad. And I know one of the reasons why he's feeling this cold is because he indulged himself in the conversations for waiting no consigner. And he will be like, oh, White Money told me about this thing. If I had known, I would have just separated myself. He's just like he's caught in between. Tolaniba was making Pere hair, and then Pere was like, they were telling Pere that your guy and his emotion. They were like, no mind that guy. Don't tell her, make him leave that girl. Later on, Alex came to, join Cross. And then I tend to realize that the reason why Alex was crying was not even really because of Ilebaye. Alex is crying because the way she was lamenting Ilebaye, she was lamenting on Ilebaye is quite disrespectful. She's quite disrespectful. We all know her own day her body, but the matter at hand right now is the injustice that was melted on her. And now she can't lament, she's so disrespectful. And now I realize that the aspect she was crying from was what Pere did, seeing Pere, somebody you are calling a friend, because I know that she sees Perez as a friend in as much as she do maga. See somebody you call a friend doing that to someone he calls a godfather, what they call daughter, And actually, Venita has asked her in the room now, and she said the reason why she was crying was because she was thinking this guy, Ike, will be disqualified. Now, people have been coming for Alex. There is something they do say about her. They said that Alex is always playing the victim in every situation so that she will be seen being pitied. Most of the CC fans are always saying this thing, and they have been saying it now, that she would make the situation look in a way that, oh, that she is the nice person, so that it will rub off from to the other person, like this person is not cool. He's not a nice person. Because all the conversation she has been having is Ilebaye is not even close to be free in this thing. She's not even close to it. Her own is in her body. Her own is in her body. Like, really? We all know her own day, her body. But what we are talking about is what happened this night. So, and she was lamenting on Sheyi. She did that to Sheyi. She collected Sheyi water and all of that. But my own is, thank God Biggie reviewed everything, and that is what it is. And then Pere, at the other hand, was like, he cared less. He did not even care. And funny enough, Tolani Baj is somebody that would be pushing him more, because Tolani Baj don't even want him to feel for Ilebaye. You understand? But Neo, on the other hand, Neo was already washing Ilebaye's clothes, though. All those clothes. Even before Biggie reviewed all of that, Neo was already washing Ilebaye's clothes, and then he was showing all the care and everything. If you're watching the show, you know that Neo has been showing care on Ilebaye. Yes, to the extent that Tolani Baj had issue with him. And when they had that issue, Neo still told Tolani Baj, I told you guys in my video when I posted it, he said Ilebaye has not been himself, that everybody have been riding on her. That he is trying to make Ilebaye be the Ilebaye they knew in first week. She should be able to stand up for herself. People talk to her like she's a baby, But funny enough, they have labeled her so disrespectful. Not just labeled, she's actually disrespectful. That is how she used her words, because she stands up for herself. Now, Neo is actually asking her to, be able to stand up for herself, be herself, and do not let anybody make her feel less. So she was at the dining with her heads down, thinking, because Doyin went to the diary room because of Doyin was so pissed. So while Neo came off here to talk to Pere and was telling Pere that, guy, wait till you do no good, jig, you understand? Wait till you do no jig at all. Chacha posted Ike and said, Ike to park, and started, laughing at him. So Tolani Baj was like, wait till you do no really good. No, sorry, Neo was telling Pere to his face that you do no good. Pere was like, what did he do? Pere was even trying to claim rights, and he was like, guy, you shit, and wait till you shit, no be strong one. Now what shit? That was the word Neo used, actually. So after Neo left to meet Ilebaye at the dining, do you know what Tolani Baj did? Tolani Baj used her mouth to do like she's trying to make it feel like that was what Ilebaye wanted. Ilebaye wants to, play the victim so that Neo would get close to her. I know that was what Tolani Baj was feeling. But after everything, Neo took Ilebaye to the room. Ilebaye was like, please, if you see Doyin, tell her to come straight to the room. She should not talk to anybody. So Neo was trying to advise Ilebaye again that Ilebaye should be very careful and do not let people ride on her. That he wants to see the Ilebaye of first and second week. I'm like, do you want to see the Ilebaye of first and second week that was jumping on your bed? Is that what you want? The Ilebaye that will stand on your face and say, do your worst. And that was where they are calling her the disrespectfulness from. That's where it started from. But Neo was like, people are riding on her, but she should stand on her feet and, claim this. And there's something White Money said at the garden to Kid Wire. He said that, you see this thing that Ilebaye did, that they did to Ilebaye, that if Ilebaye survived on Sunday, that Ilebaye would win the show. Kidwaya was like, it's a lie. And White Money was that this is what happened in my season, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, okay, anyways, should be the show they on people. Now people they vote now, we'll go see how we go end, right? But that does not stop the fact that what happened this night was not just cool at all. So when Neo was having the conversation with Ilebaye, Doyin later came back, Neo left them. By that time, Venita is still parrying. Guys, Venita don't use words finish Ilebaye. She said Ilebaye, no, Venita, Doyin, don't mind me, I'm misplacing the words, Daddy. It's like I'm even feeling sleepy. After this, are you sure I'll not go and sleep like this? Am I going to be team no sleep this night at all? Anyways, it depends on the drama I'm seeing in the house. So, guys, as I was saying, Venita was, calling on Doyin, saying Doyin is like, what fish did she even call Doyin? That every day she's doing makeup so that she would have to look good because she cannot look good without makeup. Venita mouth no good though. Venita mouth no good at all. But later on, Venita was blaming it on Adekunle. Venita was like, if not for Adekunle now, if Adekunle was there, they had ish. That's why Venita left the room, and it's true. If they do not have that ish, the Venita would have still been in the room. But the truth is, everything that was working was alcohol on Venita. That's just the truth. All of them, alcohol. So, and on the other hand, Ike was feeling so remorseful. He was like, he's not going to leave the room, blah, 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 blah. But later, I see Pere carry and go out. They had a conversation at the lounge. They were discussing, their F up. Pere was like, I know everybody will be gravitating to you guys. They will not come to me. But me, I know how to handle myself, blah, 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 and all the blahs. At the other hand, some girls are trying to sort their things. Soma went to Angel, apologized to her that he is sorry, blah, 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 that he doesn't have an explanation to that words. Angel was like, she is kind of scared of him. That's like, she is not safe. But they talk things out. And Soma, Soma is a lover boy. Not like them, this Adenita, that their ship is kind of dry. But see Soma, the boy and a lover boy, like, Angel, like among the Adenita, you see Adekunle and Venita. Venita is actually a lover girl, but Adekunle don't know how to, do the lovely thingy. He doesn't know the lovey thingy. But you see Soma and Angel, those two are they be lover. When they are doing this love thing, I'll be like, where man deal, make I go they do my own. Oh my word, guys, don't mind me, Jerry. So they actually sorted it out, and then Soma was like, what will I prepare for you? I know there is no food here, but you have more food upstairs. Well, let me just do something for you. And then I was like, okay, Indomie, noodles, So that was how their own ended. But Angel went to the room and they were still having that conversation. That was where Alex revealed that the reason why she was crying was thinking that he would be disqualified. And then Pere was there. Pere was trying to be defensive. But I love what Angel did. Angel told Pere that, how would you claim to care for your G, and at the same time you are the first person at the forefront trying to make that your guy leave the house? Pere's excuse was like that Ilebaye does not respect him, that when he was having a conversation with Kidwire, Ilebaye was already calling him names and all of that. I'm like, so if you like somebody, would you make their flop up, like make you condemn them and you want them to leave the house? Jig. And Venita was accepting that what Pere did was not fair. I think Venita is actually emotional. I think she's regretting how it happened. But the truth of the matter is that because of it was alcohol, so she do not really know what she would have done at that case. So I think she's feeling guilty. In as much as she has been cutting doing out, but she's feeling guilty on how that thing happened. She even was shushing Ike and Sheyi, and was telling Sheyi, don't be joining these people to be plotting or doing anything that they are doing and all of that. Guys, now so we see matter, but the question right now is, do you think what I told you guys at the first section of this video is true? Do you think the girl will not be interested because they feel Biggie will reveal their plotting and their conspiracy? What do you think about that? Please let me know what you think in the comment section, my darlings. Okay, coming from Mimi, oh my namesake, Biggie, please give me 5 minutes with my boy Kunle. I won't tell him something, make him please abandon this ship. Most of them, are you an Adekunle fan? If you're an Adekunle fan, let me know. Most of them do not like this Adenita ship. But if you ask me to, I think that ship is not really good for Adekunle because Venita is she's almost all over the place. And Adekunle is somebody that is quite, I see to be responsible with his words and everything. But the way I'm seeing him now, Venita is dragging him down the line and he's always accepting whatever Venita says. Thatcher said, you all should be ashamed of yourself. It is a 22-year-old that is rattling you all access. You all just wait till they remove all her strikes. More fire coming. Keep crying. I am telling you, I think Ilebaye was calm because of this her double strike. And I am so happy for the strategy she used in maintaining this scenario of what Ike did. Because if she had done anything, Biggie would give Ike just one strike and then she would get disqualified. She actually used her head there. Coming from Aisha de la Cruz, the fact that the housemates are not exactly angry at Ike, but are more disappointed in everyone involved just show that they expect nothing from him. This is so sad. Yes, I think people will not reason that way. But can you imagine people not even reason Ike at all, but the people involved in this, because already they see Ike as this person that, this guy does not portray, a good personality. And it is something to be worried about. Sincerely, I think Ike is one guy that needs to be worked on outside of this house. Like, he really needs help. Like, he needs a therapist so much. Sincerely, joke apart, though, guys. Anyways, coming from Dr. Babyface. So, Venita should have stopped Ike from how? By having him, because she definitely told Ike she wouldn't be part of that and immediately left the room. Why is Doyin calling Venita kids into this mess? Why is she going off on Venita? OMG, I am seeing red. The truth is, Doyin was so pissed, and I think if not me, I would verse. Because even that yesterday, I was so pissed at Venita. I'm like, see, so Shay and Venita are there. They were clamoring for that. Already they were doing that because they don't like Baye. If it was someone else, they would stand up to their feet and be like, please don't do that. Even Venita currently, if you're the kind of person that read feelings, you will see that she's actually feeling bad that she could not do anything when that happened, though she was tipsy. Coming from Sakes, all this our before fave, no fave again. Oh, if you do something well the first time, rest, no do am again. When the ovation is high, take a bow. I understand the feeling. You know when you know these housemates that went for Big Brother, you know, during the maybe let me say Sigo Be Double Wahala, they had some of this house be like their fave. Now they have come to All Stars and they are giving them low version of themselves. They'll be like, now this person I stand during their season, you know, that kind of a thing. Coming from Dotsun, they just handed the money over to the Ilebaye on a platter of gold. It is either she stays till the end or she hits the jackpot. It is a game, but some games can't fly. You have no idea how we think here. It is either it is the underdog or the bullied. Anyways, many people have been saying this, and because of people have been saying this, some people would might maybe remove the emotional feelings and might not really vote her like they wanted to because everybody is talking about that. But guys, tell me, what do you feel? To me, Baye must stay in that house till the very end, if not for anything. That is how I feel right now. So guys, tell me, how do you feel about all of these happenings that I just discussed with you? Or as usual, I'll be bringing the gist for you guys so that you will not miss any part at all. You get my point? All right, guys, tell me what you think. Thank you so much for watching. And I have just realized I have not told you guys I love you today. Why me? Or have I said that to you? But just know that even if I say it or not, I love you, because if I don't love you, waiting again. Bye for now, guys.